2, 3.
Hello and welcome to the Narc Alert, the channel where we look at YouTubers and others to see if they demonstrate any traits that fall within the spectrum of narcissistic personality disorder, or NPD. These videos are for fun and entertainment purposes only, strictly my opinion, and remember, please don't send any snark to our possible narcs. So key points to remember: messy fun, and not a diagnosis. Hello my lovely alerts and welcome back to the Narc Alert. Upon watching Amber's latest videos, I was very struck by a moment in one of her recent videos where she mentioned to us that her tennies have given her PTSD. I thought this must be terrible for this woman to have to walk through life in the wrong shoes, and now the wrong shoes that cause her post-traumatic stress disorder. While PTSD is a very real and debilitating mental health condition that affects many people who have experienced traumatic events, unfortunately, there are also those who may try and fake it or exaggerate it for personal gain or attention. In this video, we will explore some of Amber's claims of PTSD and maybe poke a little fun at the absurdity. Please note that while we are using humor to make a point, we do not intend to trivialize or dismiss the very real struggles that those with PTSD face. So sit back, relax, and let's delve into Amber's world of PTSD.
Almost everyone lives through something traumatic at some point in life. Most people have a lot of distress right after a trauma happens, but begin to feel better over time. For other people, the distress sticks around, and they begin to have symptoms that really affect their lives. For these people, it is almost as if the trauma is still happening, all the time, everywhere, long after it has passed.
It's not a PTSD episode, it's you not breathing and your body waking you up, okay? So regarding it's you not breathing and it's your body waking up, the thing is, when my schedule, like my sleeping schedule, is on track, when I'm sleeping like a normal person, like when I'm falling asleep at night and waking up in the morning, it never happens. Like I never jolt awake, I'm never like jolting awake and being scared or panicky. I don't wake up at all in the middle of the night. I sleep like an actual baby. But then when I can't sleep like at all because I'm having so much anxiety and I'm just like, it's like this fear and this like feeling of like doom or something bad is about to happen, I cannot sleep at all.
First time I got woken up by motors. Frightening. Racked back my rifle, started just scoping in on people. Kevlar blood all over the place. I got discharged for having PTSD. A lot of anger.
And it's like so bad that anytime I'm about to fall asleep, I jolt awake. And it's only happening when I literally can't sleep at all. So yeah, it's definitely has something to do with my breathing, because if it did, then it would also happen when I was on a normal sleeping schedule, which I'm on now. And the reason why I said the PTSD thing is because I did have a therapist last year that you guys know about that I would go and see. It was actually something that her and I would talk about a lot. And when I explained to her that things like that happened to me, she said that's very much PTSD, kind of like from my trauma from when I was a child. So that is the reason why I brought it up. I really did not mean to offend anyone. That's definitely never my intention. I have gotten a few people saying like that offended me, and I really did not mean that, and I'm very, very sorry.
Twinkie and Wasabi both were in that, and they both have PTSD from it. Every time it starts to rain, even just a light rain, Wasabi will go hide behind the toilet and Twinkie will shake. Well, Destiny and I weren't home back when I lived in Florida, so they both have like PTSD with rain, and then especially thunder. I don't know if you guys just heard that. So it's super windy outside, and Wasabi has PTSD because he went through a tornado before, so he's scared.
He's shaking in the bathroom.
It's okay. Ty doing well now, just bipolar with PTSD, and learning that progress, not perfection, is the way to go. By the way, if you talk to Chantel, tell Pete I say hi. Okay, I'll definitely do that. And I'm sorry you're dealing with that, honestly. Eating disorder clinic program that I am officially diagnosed with binge eating disorder, and they're gonna get more into like my trauma and PTSD in the future. But I also was diagnosed with excoriation, and I said, because I don't like to and I'm lazy. I was completely honest about that. And she was like, you need to exercise. Her saying that, which a doctor, from my remembrance, from my memory, which is so bad, I have so many holes in my memory, it honestly terrifies me. That is a whole other subject that I talked to my psychologist about, and she says I show signs of PTSD. Showing signs of PTSD from childhood does not mean I have PTSD. I lied so hard, you guys, you wouldn't even believe it. She said that that is something she wants to talk about in the future. I lied to you guys. So I told you guys I stopped outpatient, but I told you guys that I want to keep the psychologist, and I still have to talk to her about that. I'm just really hoping that she'll still will be my psychologist, and I still haven't messaged her, so I need to do that. That is something I need to do. So the holes, the memory problems, very PTSD. Give me something else. What have I lied about? I'm not saying that I have it. It's just a big PTSD symptom, and I truly believed myself right here. I believed in myself right here until I saw this clip. I lied to people. And this is the part where, okay, I don't want to get emotional, but this is the part where I'm like, how do I not remember what I say? Like, how do I not remember the experience that I went through? You're lying so much. When I saw this clip, I was like, oh yeah, that did happen. I remember this was the doctor that I saw that I actually really liked. She like sang and she was fun. And I want to know down in the comments below, what is your guys' biggest pet peeve? This has been one of mine forever, and I still just can't figure out if it's an actual pet peeve or if it's like due to trauma. But I hate it when people slam things. Example, if you're doing the dishes, there is no need for you to slam the dishes. If you close a door or a cabinet door, even a car door, there is no need for you to do it so rough. And then also, like, if people are sitting things down on a table, like, why do you have to sit it down so hard? Like, really? Like, is there a reason for it? It does something inside of me that I can't explain. So I think this pet peeve, I put peeves, but don't worry, I go back and fix it. I think this pet peeve might be a bit of a PTSD symptom due to my past, because loud sudden noises honestly startle me. I don't know if anyone else feels the same way. Let me know in the comments below, but yeah, I definitely want to know your guys' pet peeve. This is literally me just shouting me out so you can come talk to me. Today is my CT scan. I'm nervous. I'm having a little bit of a PTSD moment because I'm having like flashbacks of last time I went, and like immediately they were like, you need to go to the ER. And I'm just hoping that that's not what happens this time, that it's a better, because I had cancer. I was rushed to the ER and there was blood all over the floor. Like, PTSD is real. It is a real fucking thing. I can't do this anymore right now. I just need a fucking break, y'all. Like, I shouldn't have to take a break from my job just to be treated like a human. So it was just traumatizing, and it gave me a little bit of PTSD because, like, before I got diagnosed with cancer, when I was like rushed to the ER and there was blood like everywhere in the hospital because of me, and
it reminded me of that. There was blood everywhere in the hospital because of me again, and it was just like so traumatizing, and I don't know, it was an experience. So everything else, like the trauma, and she thinks I have PTSD and like all this stuff, and okay. And then when I fell last summer, tore my ligaments, I got a little bit of, for the lack of a better term, PTSD whenever I would look down at the tennis shoes. So I got rid of them and got a new pair. I don't know what it was. I kept blaming the shoes for my fall. It was a mixture of a bunch of things, but I got these.
Well, thank goodness Amber has new shoes. She can get rid of the PTSD and focus on all the other initials and disorders that she has behind her name. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, please click like. It helps out a lot if you comment and click like, grab a subscription, or even a channel membership to get in the Discord. We've got RedBubble Merchandise as well. The link is in the description. Until we meet again, you know the drill. Be kind and hasta luego.